No pulp whatsoever. Hey everybody, it's Ryan. I'm gonna give a full tutorial of this juicer, all the parts, how it works, how easy it is to clean, and does it do what it's supposed to do, which is juice. So what all comes with this? So the first thing you get is the motor and stand, which is right here. Pretty simple because it just has a on mode and then it has a rev backwards mode. So if it gets in there and something gets binded up in there, if you by accident put too big a thing in there, it has that built in. This looks to be all stainless steel. It has suction cups on the bottom, so if you're using this on a countertop, it's not going to want to move. So that's kind of cool. Then you have your container here that has the bit down in there. And the cool part is that that is not really that sharp. So it's not set up to where it's like a blender. It's a juicer. It's a slow juicer. It's a little bit different. Then you have your auger, which looks like this, made out of, I guess that's like a high grade hard plastic and stainless steel. Then you have the actual juicing bowl right here. This is where the juice comes out. You got a couple containers here to catch the juice. You also have a device to push the food down in the top once you put it in there. And then you have almost like a gigantic toothbrush, not for teeth though, for actually cleaning out the mesh filter. So how all does this work? So let's juice some stuff. So the first thing we're gonna do is gonna put this together. So the auger goes in like that. So the auger goes in this piece right here. This piece now goes down in there like this. Then we're gonna take the part that's gonna put all the stuff in the top. We're gonna put this in. And then there's makes it pretty easy to use. There's a arrow here that tells you when it's in the unlock or lock position. Very nice. Measuring labels here, and I would assume those are milliliters. So the top here is 700 milliliters. That's gonna go here on this side. We're gonna open this up, and then this is gonna catch the pulp on the rear side. And we're gonna turn it on. So you can see this is moving slowly. It's very different than a blender, very different. Now the top here is set up to where if this is lifted up to where your hands can get in there, then it automatically shuts off, which is pretty cool. So you're gonna wanna cut your pieces down to where they fit in there, like this. We're gonna do a medley of, this is apples. This is apples with the seeds. We're gonna do some bananas. See, the juice is now coming out here and the pulp is coming out here. We're gonna put some grapes in there. We're putting all kinds of stuff in here. This is gonna be a smorgasbord smoothie. We're gonna put some berries in here. Some more berries. So these are already pitted berries. The other one's not. The other one's had all the seeds in it. We're gonna put blueberries, just straight off the vine blueberries. Strawberries with the green top. Let's just see what happens. Why go through the effort of having to cut all that off? And we're gonna put half of a lemon in there. We're gonna put a half a lemon in there. So close inspection, you can see the juice is coming out. There's all the pulp right here. I'm gonna put a little bit of orange juice in here, not already juiced up, just to really get some liquid in there, mix it up good. So now we can see the lemon is just going around in there. The lemon's just going around. It's not getting, mushed up. So we're going to open it up. It's going to cut off. I want to reach in here because it got hung up. So then I'm going to take it, drop back down in there, go back to doing its thing. Oh yeah, so now the lemon is pretty much gone. So that's kind of cool from having the ability to lift it up, it automatically shuts off. Reach in if you want. If I wanted to, I could take this and push it down in there and really mash it, but it wasn't binding at all, which is kind of cool. I didn't even need to use this because it just blended it right up. The peel, the orange peel, I mean, it's gone. That's pretty awesome. Now what you could do is if you want to take this off but let it kind of build up, you can close this. And now the juice is going to keep juicing its thing. It's going to kind of build up in there, but it's not going to leak. So as you can see here, it's still juicing. So if I want to take this away, and get another cup, I could do that. And then go right back to letting it juice. We're going to let it build up a little bit more. and then you would pop this open, and then the juice will start coming out again. Now, if there was a situation where it did get bound up, the motor will cut off, but obviously it did not. And then you could do this just for a couple seconds to get it going. And so this is like a reverse, and then right back to where you were going. But it does tell you that, you know, what to and to not put in the machine to prevent that from happening, but it has that feature just in case. For those that are not a juicer connoisseur, it does come with a whole bunch of very tasty juicing recipes, stuff that I didn't even think of, which was kind of cool. Using all kinds of things as far as like turmeric and celery and other kind of vegetables to kind of mix in. Pretty cool stuff. All right, so now that we have this off, we close that up. And then from a cleaning standpoint, then to disassemble, you pop it open, twist it, take it off, take off the bottom. Everything's all nice and neat in there. Go to wash it. Pretty simple. You have your brush, and then you just wash it out. So where the filters are here on the inside, kind of hard to see, but you can just use the brush, get any kind of pulp or anything that's still in there. It comes out actually pretty easy. The results are, there's your pulp, there's your just liquid. The cool part is that there's no pulp. So if you're looking for just the juice, yeah, I mean, depending on the ingredients you put in there, it's either going to be a thicker liquid that might be a little frothy, like in this example, but it's just juice. So very, very cool. Actually tastes better than I thought it was going to taste. Now, full disclosure, this company sent this to me, said, Ryan, get you a little overview, a little tutorial. Tell us what you think about our juicer. Hopefully, any and all your questions got answered by this very cool, very effective juicer. We'll talk to you soon.